Folks, what is up, and welcome to another episode of Ace Attorney with an Actual Lawyer. I'm your host, Zach, joined by our voice actor and spin boy, Wes.
Hello!
And our actual jammin' lawyer, Pridge.
Should have been worse, and you would never know.
Folks, important announcements before we get into the regular rigmarole. This upcoming Sunday, we will in fact be doing Wes Speedruns The Grinch.
That's not this Sunday, it's next Sunday.
That's what I said.
You said this upcoming Sunday.
Oh, sorry, I meant next week's Sunday. You're right. What I said is confusing.
Yeah.
Not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, we will be doing the Grinch stream. It's gonna be absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, so it's the 18th.
Yes,
Sunday
the 18th. Right.
Yeah, give fucking hype for that. I just today did my first
Full speed run.
I learned all the splits. I just today practiced my very first, doing it from start to finish without stopping.
Mm-hmm.
And had I been recording it, I would have placed 7th on the worldwide leaderboards of the Grinch video game speedruns.
Wes has 2 more weeks and is still already in the top 7 best Grinch speedrunners. How fast is he gonna get, folks? Get excited!
Gonna be going too fast!
Hyped! We also contracted the Grinch's people. He's gonna make an appearance as well, so be excited for that, folks. It's gonna be awesome. Also, because I think it's gonna be a buck wild stream tomorrow, we're going to be playing the game, or the demo of the game I Am Jesus Christ, which is apparently a full hour-long demo, and we actually got Jesus Christ himself to come through.
Come watch us get canceled in
Be
no
so
time.
excited.
It's the speedrun of Save Data getting canceled.
We're getting so many guests, and it's gonna be so good, y'all.
We've got St. Peter. We got St. Matthew.
We didn't get the Saints. We couldn't get those guys.
They're too... Jesus is cheaper than the Saints?
Well, yeah, surprisingly.
I am named after one of the archangels. Maybe I can.
The Archangel Pridge.
I love that.
Damn it! I have a first name.
Oh.
I am Pridge. Do not fear me.
Be not afraid. The flaming sword of Pridge.
I am a flaming sword with 8 eyes and 12 pairs of wings. Be not afraid.
But folks, if you like this and you want to catch more streams, you can catch them all on twitch.tv/SaveDataTeam. And if you'd like to support us, we'd appreciate that as well. Head over to patreon.com/SaveDataTeam, where for just $2 a month, you get the VOD channel of every single stream we do. For $5, you get to name an NPC in our D&D campaign after yourself, as well as voting on one of our variety streams each month. And at the $10 level and above, you get your name included in this Patreon song. Thank 'em, gotta thank 'em all. Gotta thank 'em all, our Patreons. Burger Bun, Les, Bandicoot Commando, Dave, Halucha, and Sofino, HSM, Wait, Crow Knight, Danny, Angelister, Kevin, Asian, shout out Navi. Shout out to Jacob, Bell, Taco Sensei, Aki, Forensic Peck, Cole, and Mystic Woody. Leprechaun, Philo, Go, Zeppeli, Shepherdstein, Boomer, Emily, Real Life Jolie, The Red Fighter, DJ Moon, and Sherlock's T-Flower, Sillart, Ami, Borshock, Dessert Boy Man, Elijah Sly, Rick Rat, Katja, Traveling in a Box, and Snowcat, Naruka Yongi, Chrysanthoph, Phila, Written Word, Shade the Punisher, Sibylla. Thank 'em, gotta thank 'em all. Gotta thank 'em all, our Patreons. Alright, but folks, let's get back into the game. Chat, what were we doing in the game? I watched this video back yesterday and I forgot what we're doing.
I think we haven't finished up in the other room.
Oh, for real?
Of Windbanks.
Windbanks?
Yeah, I don't think so. I feel like there's more we could examine here.
Let's see.
Because we did that. We didn't actually talk to any of the cops.
Oh yeah, I guess we can.
Relevant. Oh, maybe that's all it is.
The police are scouring every inch of this place by the look of it.
Instructions for the auditor to examine every article in the shop and every ledger and book of accounts.
Every article? But that's a ridiculous amount of work, surely.
We've been hard at it ever since the shop was declared a crime scene in the early hours. We're sifting through it all in shifts we're sifting through it all in shifts at least, but still. We'll be working through the night, that's for sure. And even then we'll barely have scratched the surface.
Crime in a pawnbroker's. It must be every policeman's worst nightmare.
It's every copper's worst nightmare, you know? A crime and a pawnbroker's.
Okay, that was a good joke. I appreciated that one.
I think we made that joke last week.
Yeah, we
were
did.
Like, man,
No,
this must suck to investigate.
We absolutely made that joke. I guess we can look at the thing. Although if we have to talk about it one more time, I swear to God. This is that strange contraption that lets you see pictures of things if they're right in front of your eyes. It makes you think. When Mr. Sholmes gleefully showed it to us yesterday, we were blissfully unaware that any of this was about to happen.
Okay.
Sure. This officer has been staring intently at the wall since we came in here.
Shh! Keep it down.
Oh, sorry.
There's a major clue just here.
Seek the walls know the secrets.
They can hear us.
Really? Then we must tell Grexy at once.
But as soon as I report it, that'll be it. I'll be stuck here even longer.
Stuck here? What do you mean?
I haven't been home in 2 days already. I need another constable to relieve me and take over me shift.
They really do have a rough time, the British police. No, Ryan, don't be becoming a cop sympathizer.
Doesn't stop us investigating, though, does it?
No, I suppose not. I'm fairly sure it was the calendar he was peering at. Yeah, we didn't need a fucking NPC to tell us the calendar is suspicious video game.
Yeah, they're literally like, what's this guy looking at over here?
Oh my god. I'm fairly sure this contraption was here yesterday as well. Here we are, though I'm not confident I can get it closed again.
Oh, yes. That's a folding stereoscope.
Really? This is a stereoscope. Mr. Sholmes showed us a picture yesterday that you were supposed to be able to see in 3 dimensions. But for that, he used the great big contraption over there.
Well, that's for use in public houses and places like that. It contains a carousel with all sorts of pictures inside. But this little thing is a much simpler design for use at home. There are special shops selling prints you can use in them. I have a little collection myself.
I wonder if I could make money out of these in Japan. It would beat my keeping. What? No fucking way!
It runs in the family.
It would beat keeping my toilet sparkling clean anyway.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Wow.
Who's ruining Ryunosuke's toilet?
Well, it used to be Kazuma. Before
Oh God!
he loved shitting all over that seat.
He did the big boy shits.
He would always come out of the toilet and say, "You don't want to go in there,
partner."
God damn. Fucking wild. Oh, the music box thing. Yeah.
Ah.
That's a music box. Do you have them where you come from, Runo?
Yes, but I've never seen one as large as this in Japan.
Well, this will be a treat. Shall we have a listen?
It's cute.
What do you think? Isn't it a pretty sound?
It's a beautiful sound, yes, but it's a little hard to enjoy with all the policemen in the room when all the policemen in the room are giving you fierce looks.
If never mind that. If any of them say anything, I'll tell Gregsy to have a word.
Iris Wilson, Superintendent of Scotland Yard. Oh, what is this?
These shelves are where the pawnbroker puts articles that have been forfeited on display for customers to buy.
Yes. It's a really strange... Is that miscellany?
Miscellany.
Miscellany?
It's
I've never seen this.
I didn't know
word.
that miscellaneous had a noun attributed with it.
Yeah. Yes, it's a really strange miscellany, isn't it? I mean, who would buy this horse statue, for example?
A horse girl. Well, sometimes you can find some real treasures among all the junk, you know?
Iris, are you a horse girl?
The horsiest.
You say the horsiest?
The horsiest.
I'm what they call an e-girl. An equestrian girl.
That's really good. Are you alright, Runa?
Oh, it's just... Well, it looks like a collection of useless junk as a whole, but when you pick out individual things, you can't help wishing you own them. Even that horse statue!
Oh no!
Maybe I'm a horse girl.
Ryan's the horse girl! That's exactly how the pawnbroker works. They're very clever.
2 seconds, I'm gonna boost Bridges volume. Just a second. Also, first time chatter SX_Z said just wanted to chat in. Just wanted to pop in. Just saw your musical tier list and wanted to thank you for ranking Jesus Christ Superstar correctly and for knowing about Reefer Madness. We got you.
Hell yeah. That was a fun one.
I saw somebody earlier was asking which one of us is LGBTQ. That is me. I am Pan. Thank you. Okay. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, we talked to all of them. Anything else is a check
You
mark.
can't examine the succulents?
No, I'm surprised. Oh, we can examine this
Re-examine
again?
that. Oh, it's just gonna be this.
That ledger that's open on the counter there is really enormous, isn't it? Must be an awful lot of work keeping track of all these hundreds of items in pawn.
It's too much to think about. Better to sell it all and have a clean head, if you ask me.
But clearly Mr. Winterbank was very careful when it came to the articles in his care. Okay, surely that's everything.
Yeah?
And then in that case, what are we to do?
I guess just go to other locations and see if something new happens.
Sure.
We also haven't been presenting things to people.
That's a good point.
But I'd say first thing, just go to places. Because
Yeah.
presenting things to people can take so long.
We already got... people are saying try the jail, but I feel like we got her to accept us, so I feel like this is... Oh, no, hey, something's new here, so...
It might be, Ginny's not here. Let's leave. Yep.
God damn. Wow, you called that so hard.
Incredible.
Gina doesn't appear to be here.
Listen,
let's leave.
I've played a few Ace Attorney games in my time.
I believe she must be in questioning at the moment.
Oh. But, wait a minute.
What is it, Iris?
Well, if you examine the scene here carefully, there's another possibility, isn't there?
Oh my
Ginny
God.
could have slipped the key from the jailer when he wasn't looking and escaped.
Oh my!
Why would she do something like that? It would only make her situation worse.
Calm down, Bruno. I was only joking, of course.
Oh. You had me worried there. I thought it was a great deduction.
Yes, it must be your way with words, Iris. You're so wonderfully persuasive. Perhaps you don't fully understand the weight of your words carry.
Okay, now don't make the child feel bad about this.
Aww.
Oh dear. I'm sorry. I suppose a light-hearted great detective is a contradiction in terms.
Well, in the same situation, I'm sure Mr. Sholmes would have just thrown his head back and guffawed.
I'm not entirely sure that's helpful, Mr. Naruhodo.
Well, anyway, it looks like we won't be able to talk to Gina for a while. We should try to make progress with our investigation in the meantime.
Yes. Come along then, Runo. Come along, Susie.
This was different to normal. There you go.
Okay. This place feels different today. Different than normal for some reason.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
there's the cop car here.
Yeah.
There's still a Scotland Yard carriage outside Windibanks.
I never imagined we'd be investigating a case so close to home.
It's literally right next door. Poor Iris. She's very upset by all this. I'm sorry. I was there. I should have done more.
None of this is your fault, Bruno. So please, don't apologize.
But
It's the criminals who are to blame for all of this. So let's investigate and work out how to catch them.
So I'm going to shoot them.
Yes, you're right.
I've
You
become a
should-
vigilante.
You should
look
shoot
over that
them.
way.
Yeah, we're gonna check the rate.
No, nothing. Huh.
I'm pretty shocked. It's already been 2 months. Yeah, what? I think we've already read this. Still can't quite believe it. I never thought things would turn out like this.
Emily comes back home. Let's have a big party.
That's a great idea. I'm sure it won't be long. Mr. Sholmes is very tough.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that was just for the whole house. Was that one conversation? Oh, alright. No, I wasn't trying to click it. No, stop. Please.
Oh, no.
No, please.
What have we done?
I
I guess there's nothing here.
I'm very shocked by that. Alright.
Now we're a helpful game, giving us hints in the menu.
Come on, video games.
The main shop.
Vindibanks.
Present to Iris.
Oh.
Present to Iris.
Yes.
Because in my head, I was like, this... Oh, damn it. The red, I'm betting, is like blood that she has to fucking do a thing on. Would you mind if I showed you this, Iris? No, this sounds like generic dialogue.
Oh, I don't really like boring things.
Is there a different ticket we have?
Japanese modesty is easily misinterpreted by young Western children. Wow.
I mean, who does like boring things? No one wants to be shown something boring.
Oh, wait.
Come to
Oh.
think of it, you're always introducing things with, "This is boring, but..." It's a bad habit. You should stop it.
I appreciate that. A little bit of a language joke humor there. I'll be sure to let the entire population of the Empire of Japan know on my return.
We are missing a pawnbroker ticket.
Oh.
How do we get it? Examine the white cat photograph number 2.
Okay.
Look at the back of it.
Have we not done that?
Look at the blood
Son
stain.
of a bitch.
Mr. Naruhodo. I don't know if you've noticed.
You
Really,
suck.
I'm pretty sure I thought we'd noticed this before.
I could have sworn we looked at this, but
But there's something rather troubling here.
I would believe it. It's been a week. I have noticed.
Don't bullshit me. The red smear, you mean?
No, look at this handwriting.
The red schmear? I wonder if it's strawberry.
Yes, it looks like blood, doesn't it? I wondered if Susato-san had picked up on that. Well, in that case,
Yes, we need Iris.
we should show this to her before we forget. Iris is literally in our party. We don't have to. You could just have her pop in and do it. It's fine.
All right, now show that to Iris.
Okay.
And she's gonna
Spray it.
Spray it.
We're gonna figure. That's not what I meant to do. Present. Oh. I'm a fucking moron. Oh! You just have to click present.
Still boring. Don't want to look at it.
No! Please!
Looks like blood.
I would say it's from a gloved finger. Almost certainly a glove made of leather.
Glover was here.
Fuck. Gotta love the glove.
Here, we love the glove. Well, don't worry, Runo. You can leave the rest to me.
No!
I'll shoot you, and no
And then you won't have to worry about anything ever again.
Damn, it's another different person's blood?
Well,
How many people got shot here?
Yeah. Look at that.
Yes, that's a color we haven't seen before.
We simply must add it to the portfolio of blood samples. Or the PBS.
Yeah, okay, it works.
PBS is,
PBS, where a kid can be a kid.
I thought it was PBS. Something survive on your, what is that, like?
we
What?
survive on
PBS
your
about
generous
sponsors?
donations.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
listen,
PBS is able to provide this thanks to donations by viewers like you.
I love my
Portfolio
public
of blood
broadcast.
samples, kids. It could be an important clue. Although, it would be nice to find out whose blood these different colors correspond to at some point.
Yeah. Well, this particular stain of blood.
Oh, you've had an idea, haven't you?
Well, no, I was just thinking that maybe it would go really well on the walls of our apartment building. We need to find who this is and murder them so I can smear their blood
Jesus
everywhere.
Christ. What the fuck?
Do you know whose blood this is?
I mean, it'd have to be somebody who wears gloves, which I don't think Sholmes or Windibank do, so
So you think it's Eggert's?
Probably.
yeah. Yes, I have an idea whose blood it is. Not from the color it turned, but with a little deduction.
It was Glover's blood.
That's right. I think it's clear.
Iris, you know as well?
Of course, it's Glover. You first, Runo. Who do you think it belongs to?
Well, Iris, you're the only one of us three who wears gloves, so... Alright, I believe that this is the blood of...
Pop Windibank.
Well,
Oh.
none of these Shit.
Well, Gina doesn't wear
Yeah.
gloves, Magnus doesn't wear gloves, and Windibank didn't wear gloves, so I guess Mason? I don't remember.
Did Magnus not wear gloves?
No. Because you
Does
would.
Gina not wear gloves?
remember
Yeah,
he did
you
this.
could see his hand with the rings, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gina didn't wear gloves because she would flip her. You could see her
Coin,
hands when she
yeah.
flips the coin.
Oh, yeah.
And Windibank, you saw his hands when he did
grab the gun.
the naughty.
Yes,
I guess it's
yeah,
Mason.
it's Mason, okay.
By process of elimination.
Thrice fired Mason.
Why did you say it like that, Zach?
It
Disbelief. Utter
came out
disbelief.
slow, so...
Thrice fired
Mason.
Haven't heard that name around these parts in years. Should
You
have
don't
killed
sound
you.
very sure of yourself, Zach. The way you trailed off there.
Well, it was 2 months ago now, that case. And of course, I'd
It
never...
was a really long time ago if your save data.
Yeah, it was even longer for us. And of course, I'd never met the victim, so I'm struggling to remember his name. He was definitely thrice fired, though.
He really couldn't hold down a job.
Getting fired.
The victim of the omnibus case? Yes, his name was indeed Mr. Thrice Fired Mason. But that would
I
mean
just
that
say Mason.
this blood stain was left on the ticket like over a year ago.
Yes, I think it was. Gina brought this ticket here to Windibank's yesterday. I'm suggesting that the bloodstain was already on it at that time.
So it's a smear of blood from the time Mr. Mason was killed 2 months ago.
Oh, this is a good track.
Something else is coming back to me now. From the playthrough over a year ago. Mr. McGilded was also wearing leather gloves that night.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's right. He was wearing gloves, but not at court.
But he also didn't get dead.
He didn't get dead.
I can't remember if Mason was stabbed or shot at this point. I genuinely have no idea, but I know he was made dead.
I'm pretty sure he was stabbed. I don't remember.
No clue.
No, I ask because what
I think he
good-hearted
was stabbed.
soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves, now was I? I reached out to give the man a hand.
Thank you, Video Game, for a very good and timely recap.
Yeah, I guess it's one of the first times in an Ace Attorney game I've appreciated flashback.
Yeah.
MF Mega Zero.
That's not true. That's
Very
not
good
true.
joke. Thrice fired.
One stabbed. That is good. It certainly does look like a leather-gloved thumbprint on this mark. We know that Mr. McGilded had no injuries at the time, anywhere on his body, from which we can conclude that any blood on the glove belonged to the victim, Mr. Mason.
Mr. Naruhodo, you sound just like Mr. Shones.
Your hands, Susato!
Yeah.
Okay, you ruined it.
Minus the quirky slip-ups, I hope.
Mine is being completely wrong after every tense of deduction, I hope.
You ruined it. I was almost about to sim for you.
Wait, what?
Yes, I think you're right, Runo.
Very well. Let's make a note of this.
A...
B.
That was good. Alright, so now we probably go back to our home, huh?
Let me rack my brain a little bit on this one. Listen, you guys didn't know that I'm actually a Mystic Wes.
Now who can you channel?
Glover.
The Grinch.
The Grinch. I can
Wait, is
channel
the Grinch dead? Pridge, is that what you're saying?
No, he only exists.
Hey, man.
He only exists for Christmas.
Hey, man.
Wait, does he die the rest of the year? Is that...
He's dead. He's like a vampire.
Does he die the rest of the year?
And then he-
Yes.
It's like
Yes, the Grinch is a dead spirit who comes back alive around Christmas time. You don't know the Grinch deep lore, how dark it is?
Apparently I don't.
Oh, okay. Present the first ticket. That one.
Damn.
Present
Okay.
that to Grayson.
Inspector, what do you make of this?
Oh, what have we here then? A redemption ticket for an article deposited here, is it? Looks like someone ran out the office stationery and wrote the ticket on whatever paper was to hand. Yes, this is the ticket for Mr. McGilded's overcoat. The one that little diver turned up with yesterday.
Oh, actually no, it's not.
Really? Think you know better than me, do ya?
No, I didn't mean to,
Runo's right, Grexy. It isn't the same ticket.
Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. I never doubted you, your ladyship. So, what's all this about then, if I might be so bold as to ask?
This is a second ticket on the grassy knoll.
Fuck, Bridge, I was about to say that.
Well, I had the line.
You did.
So it was my ball to fumble.
A second one?
It seems that Mr. McGilded, in fact, had another article in storage here at Mr. Winterbank's.
Is that right?
I think we need to discuss this further with the inspector, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, good, because he's ever so easy to talk to.
I heard that, and I don't want to talk about it.
This ticket was one in the pockets of Mr. This ticket was one in the pockets of Mr. McGilded's overcoat.
Eh? You mean to tell me?
Yes, there was more than just the music box disc, it seems.
I should have insisted on the lads taking it back to the yard and examining it properly.
Yeah, why didn't you, by the way? You let her wear it to the prison. That's kind of bad police work.
Well, according to the details on this ticket, Mr. McGill deposited another article here with Mr. Winterbank.
Yes, I can see it all written here. A small box, was it?
You have any idea where it is, Grexy? Any idea at all? It's another article belonging to Mr. McGilded. It could be an important clue.
Well, yes, I suppose it could be. Please stop looking at me with those big turquoise eyes, all full of hope and expectation. It's too much pressure. I'll lose me marbles, I will. I'll go barking.
This is no time for doing dog impressions, Inspector.
That's enough sauce from you, Sunshine.
Sauce.
I've got the sauce.
I'm the only one with the sauce here.
I'm goated with the sauce.
Coated with the sauce.
There is one thing that springs to mind. According to this ticket, the redemption deadline's already passed, hasn't it?
Oh yes, of course. Articles are only held for 2 months.
So the small box will no longer be in here then?
That's right. It's been forfeited.
Which means it could be on the shelves in the front of the shop, where the forfeited items are offered for sale.
Yes, the shelves in the front. We must search them at once.
You're wasting your time.
Oh,
There are dozens of little boxes out there. Hundreds even. We can't possibly know which one might have been McGilded's. The information's not written in the ledger.
Well, I think we should at least have a look, just in case.
Of course, your ladyship. Of course. Very sensible of you, I'm sure.
This is getting old. Yeah, I feel that, Ryan.
There's no.
Whoa!
They hit us with the
The
triple dong!
Oh! I don't know what it was.
Oh! The dreaded 3 dongs on stream.
That was a triple dong jump scare.
Somebody
I
just
nearly
donated
jumped-
3 dongs.
I nearly jumped out of my skin there. How could Mr. Winterbank set such a wicked trap?
I doubt he set out to scare anyone. Iris is like, I'm glad he's dead now.
I say let's stop investigating.
is that really the time? I think perhaps we should pay Gina another visit soon.
Chrono just says, wait, are you telling me it's 8:25? Dang, I'm late for school! Oh?
Her trial is tomorrow. We must establish whether or not you will be defending her.
I thought we
We
established
did
that.
that.
I think we should ask her one more time.
Oh, that's right. She signed the papers, but
Yeah, it wasn't
didn't
officially
actually
agreed.
say. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
may have changed her mind.
I made her feel bad about stuff, so she at least signed the papers.
We gaslit her into signing the papers.
No.
We girl bossed her.
Yeah, we girl bossed her. There was no gaslighting at all. We did not make her question her own sense of reality.
Although she was kept behind those gates at the prison.
She was gate kept and girl bossed, but there was no gaslighting. Standing firm on this.
Listen,
Don't you remember, Bruno?
denying the gaslighting is the perfect form of gaslighting.
You're not actually wrong about that.
I know, right?
Denying your gaslighting can't be a form of gaslighting. You're not gaslighting, and that is not gaslighting.
So we didn't gaslight, but we did girl boss and gatekeep.
Yes.
But secretly gaslight.
No.
You told her she could rip up the representation papers if she didn't want you to be her lawyer.
Really? Did I say that? Did I
I'll
do
take,
that?
I'll think so. That doesn't sound like me.
Oh, look at this formatting.
That's
Yes.
You did.
cool.
The deadline for submitting the paperwork is fast approaching.
In that case, we better hurry back to the prison and talk to Gina again.
But actually, before we leave, let's see if they have Mr. McGilda's box.
Let's get pizza.
I wonder if this could be it. It says Lucky Charms.
God damn it, Wes.
Look,
I think that's it.
It's a small, colorful box that says Lucky Charms on
God
it.
damn it,
I wonder
Wes.
if that's Mr. McGilda's box.
Jesus Christ. Again, any single Irish
Look.
person watching is left.
Look, he cut a hole in the box.
I wonder what he's stuck in the box. Let's open the box. Oh, it's a dick in a box. Oh, Gina, good. You're back.
The police must have finished questioning her then.
How was it, Ginny? Was it awful?
Oh, didn't bother me.
Thank you for the papers you signed before. It meant we were able to investigate Winterbanks.
Oh, right.
Don't you want to know how we got on? We've been ever so busy.
What's the point in asking? Won't change what everyone's saying. That I did it.
That's not...
Gina, we came to ask for your final decision
Eh? What decision?
about tomorrow's trial. Will you let me defend you or not?
I must submit the paperwork now if you'd like Mr. Naruhodo to represent you. Right. I see.
She's really lost all her fight all of a sudden. But I know what that feels like. The worry is just so hard to bear.
Oh, all right then. Blimey, give it a rest with them eyes, Iris. So come on then, fill us in. Who done it?
Well, I think you did, actually.
I'm here to tell you no matter what we do, you're definitely going to jail.
Well, Gina, we haven't gone to court yet, so there's no way we could possibly know who the true victim is.
Ugh, are you even a lawyer or whatever?
Unfortunately. Yes. Unfortunately, we don't know that yet.
That you're a lawyer?
That just made me think of the SpongeBob bit.
And stop staring at me with them big old eyes.
Yeah.
You don't say. We don't know yet, Gina. But Mr. Naruhodo and all of us know that you are innocent of this crime.
I never said that.
Well, Pridge is the jury's still out on Pridge, but while we haven't yet managed to work out who the real culprit is, there are a number of interesting facts that we've managed to establish.
Yeah, like if you cross your eyes and look at two pictures, it becomes 3D. Isn't that helpful?
You should try it, Gina. Gina, we need three different people to put on next week's episode.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Well, for example, the reason for you being there in the first place, I think I know now why you broke into Winterbanks that night. Looks like I'm going to have to take some evidence that clearly reveals the reason and thrust it in Gina's face. Or I could present it to her calmly, I suppose. This is
Try that one.
This is them straight up doing a what do you call it? The Magatama bit, but
Oh.
we don't have a Magatama.
Yeah.
We're like, well, why do you think I was there? I wasn't there. No, you were there to be cool to Iris.
We already have the representation papers and other documents we need.
All we have to do is hand them in to the court clerk. That is, if you'll allow me to represent you in court tomorrow.
Nah, don't bother.
Okay, die.
Alright, we out.
Damn.
Well, she'll probably hang, like...
Them's the facts.
Jenny.
Rip 'em up and chuck 'em, would you? Them representation papers or whatever they're called.
That's what they're gonna do to you, Gina. Rip 'em up and chuck 'em.
This cell ain't fancy enough. This cell ain't fancy enough to have a bin.
Well, you're gonna be in the bin, and by the bin I mean 6 feet underground. So, what will you do in court tomorrow? I don't know. Think I'll bring my gun.
I'll be fine on my own.
I don't think you will be.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, yeah, help me out. Look, it don't matter. What's gonna happen is gonna happen.
This is one stubborn pickpocket. Okay.
Alright, present her the Hound of the Baskervilles.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why she was there yesterday.
Mm-hmm. We found this in Mr. Winterbank's storeroom. The manuscript of Iris's latest story.
Oh, right. Well, that's good then.
Curiously, the storeroom at Winterbank showed no sign of being ransacked for items of value or the like, with one exception. The box file that housed this manuscript. It was you, wasn't it, Gina, who broke open the box containing this manuscript last night? You were determined to find out whether or not the Hound of the Baskervilles was really there. That's the real reason you broke into the storeroom last night, isn't it?
Yeah!
Why don't you tell us what happened? Please.
Please.
Pretty please. With beans on top.
Alright, yeah. This Baskervilles story is the latest Sholmes adventure, right? But ain't been printed yet. So I figured it's gotta be worth a fair few pieces of silver, right?
Gina,
That's
we
not why you-
know
Oh
that's not
my
why.
God.
Gina!
Oh yes, at least £5,000.
Wait, for real? Jesus Christ.
That's
Oh.
what I'd pay. That's what I'd take out of your salary, Mr. Naruhodo, to pay for it.
I don't have a salary.
What?
So, you intended to sell Iris's manuscript, did you?
No.
Iris is
Brian,
like,
dumbass.
let her burn then.
No. Jenny,
Oh,
how could you?
God.
What? Wait, no, hang on. Of course I wasn't gonna sell it. All I wanted to do was find out if the manuscript or whatever you call it really was there or not. That's the only reason I was in the place. For Iris's sake. Isn't that right?
We knew why you'd done it from the start, Gina. Of course we did. I was totally doing reverse psychology there.
I knew. Totally, no questions asked.
But
I knew you. Excuse me. I knew you wouldn't do anything mean like that, Jenny. I just knew it.
well,
When I saw I almost called it the mantle script. When I saw the manuscript in the storeroom, it reminded me of what you said the night before.
grown-ups do a lot worse than that, believe me. Barefaced liars, the lot of them. You just ain't realised it yet. I'm telling you, that manuscript ain't at Winterbank's. You'd soon seen it. You'd soon see if you had a look.
If I'm honest,
Just a
I have
three-quarter
wondered
turn.
if Hurley's telling me the truth sometimes. I mean, that I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere. Somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to doubt him. Oh, Ginny, that was so sweet of you.
All right. I'll tell you why I did it. Just stop looking at me like that, Iris.
You don't have to tell
Just
us. We
say it.
already know.
Yeah, what more is there to say? She just told us. It was to see if it was still there because Ginny was worried.
Yeah.
You're just being a good friend.
It weren't because of Iris. That's not why I did it. I just wanted to know the truth, that's all.
Gina, you can admit you like Iris. It's okay.
You can admit you have friends.
You wanted to know if Mr. Sholmes was being honest. If he'd really deposited the manuscript at Winterbanks. It's like I told you the night before. I never had a father. But Iris's lot ain't like mine. She's got a dad, only she can't see him. And I reckon that's gotta be harder. That's why she writes her stories. About her dad, really. That's what it sounded like to me, anyway. Last night, when I was listening to what you were saying.
Stories about Daddy?
You mean they're not the adventures of a great detective? So much as the adventures of a great detective and his trusty partner.
Partner!
Partner!
Triggered!
I had a partner once.
I just triggered myself.
Well, that's how I see it, yeah?
You're so thoughtful and kind, Ginny.
Yes. And we never thought any differently, did we?
What?
Look! Give it a rest, will ya? I ate all this this chummy nonsense. Do you hear me? I ate it.
Well, did you have some leftovers? I'm kind of
Are
hungry.
you hungry? I don't trust no one, right? That's how I work. Because if you don't trust no one can let you down. So leave me alone! Go on, Scarpa!
I hadn't noticed until now, but it's unmistakable. Right there on both sleeves of that overcoat. Some very suspicious red stains.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Gina, you need a bath. You think it might be worth presenting some of our other findings in that area to Gina now. Okay.
Oh, present the blood.
Yeah.
The PBS kids.
Yes, the PBS kids. I keep forgetting you have to click it and then click a different button. Those stains on that sleeves of your new coat, Gina. They're blood, aren't they? Not that I know whose blood yet.
What? Blood, Mr. Naruhodo?
You don't appear to have any obvious wounds yourself, though. So could it be blood that spattered from Mr. Winterbank when he was shot last night?
Let's not beat around the bush here. This trusty friend of mine will get results much faster than anything else.
All right, stand still, Gina. Ah!
Hey, take it easy, Iris.
Incredible.
Don't move, Ginny. I'm going to shoot.
They actually did it. That is actually what I just said. That's amazing. Oh shit, she's covered in blood.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You got blood all over the place.
Oh, I bet that's the coat McGilded was wearing when
Yeah.
he killed Mason.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh my!
What the? You forget the sleeves. The whole... Oh, that's Iris.
The whole coat is covered in blood.
Of course. The black color of the fabric was masking the stains. That's why we couldn't have seen them until now.
God damn it.
Casual arson in the chat says Dang and Ron put blood for real, but they have to
They can't actually say
They
it.
have to put an asterisk in Danganronpa because the word is bannable. God damn it. Oh, okay, Soapy says
Damn it.
Sham banned it. That's hilarious, though.
Soapy, you should just, on certain days before the chat goes up, just ban it or not, and then we'll never know. It's a mystery.
And the blood has reacted with the chemical to turn a purple color.
Soapy, I do not actually give you permission to do that. No, take the block term Danganronpa off again. Stop. Thank you, Soapy. Sorry, give me this one more time.
And the blood has reacted with the chemical to turn a purple color, which matches one of the samples we've already collected perfectly.
Yes. Now let's see who had the purple blood.
Yeah, so this is Mason's blood, and further proves that he was the one who did the stab because the splatter's on
Yeah.
Gina. Yeah.
We now... Ah, yes. It was the brickmaster, Mr. Mason, the victim of the murder case 2 months ago.
I knew it.
What are you all on about? The victim? What do you mean?
Ugh.
Everyone turned away from Gina.
It was weird that they
They all
they
turned.
baited them and then brought them back looking when they have sprites of or animations of them turning already. So
Come play with us, Mr. Ryunosuke. It's a rather uncomfortable situation, Mr. Naruhodo, but I think this makes things quite clear. It means the omnibus case is finally solved. The truth about who really murdered the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, is revealed.
It was Gina. Do you see all that blood on her?
Yeah.
Of course it was her.
Oi, would someone explain what's going on? Stop telling half a story.
Gina, you're going away for a long time.
We gotcha, Gina. We finally gotcha.
Gina, I figured out who it is, and it's...
Would you tell me the rest of the story?
God damn it. We converse with you? Okay, yeah.
Of the omnibus case.
I can see now that the victim's blood is all over Mr. McGilded's overcoat.
But in the trial 2 months ago, the defendant said this in his testimony. I ask yous, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand.
But if you look at this overcoat now, it's clear. These stains couldn't have arisen from McGilded trying to pull a victim to his feet.
I also gave him a hug. I was like, there now.
I thought he was dying, so I decided to give him a hug in his final moments.
It's hug it out, me lad. Come on. I decided to give him the Heimlich maneuver in case there was something in his stomach he
From
needed
the
to get
front.
out. The frontal Heimlich. That's how we do it in Ireland. No, if that was what had really happened, the blood wouldn't have splashed all over the front of his coat.
The only explanation for this pattern of blood is that it splattered over McGilded's coat when he stabbed the victim in the stomach. I've tried to run from the truth for long enough. There's no escaping it now.
Have you?
The true culprit in that case,
Oh.
Mr. Mason's killer, was Magnus McGilded.
It was me all along.
Mr. Naruhodo,
That horrible case is solved at last.
I'm glad he's dead.
And I helped the man walk free from that trial.
Oh no, don't have another existential crisis.
I used all that twisted testimony and all that sham evidence to prove his innocence. How could I have let that happen? Thank God Mr. Van Zeeks killed him.
Great call from that guy.
It almost makes me want to forgive some of the racism.
Bruno, did you believe him, though? Did you believe Mr. McGilded was innocent?
I believed, or rather, I think I was trying to believe. I wanted to. Because believing in those you represent in court is a defense lawyer's greatest weapon.
I would personally say it's evidence.
Yeah! Yeah, Pridge!
Yeah, coming from a real lawyer? Huh.
I think even lawyers in this universe would argue that it's evidence, considering how every motherfucking prosecutor is like, you better have evidence or you're an idiot at some point in every game.
Say it personally. If I had to choose between believing in my client and having evidence that proves my clients, I would aim for the evidence.
Yeah.
A weapon?
Yeah, my sword.
The greatest weapon I have in court is this sword.
A lawyer's weapon.
Karma. Before we came to Great Britain, a great friend of mine taught me a valuable lesson.
Oh, no.
A great partner of mine.
You mean Kazuma-sama?
What? No, I'm talking about Charlie. Well-known character, Charlie. You know, we went to school with him. Charlie.
Hey, it's me, Charlie. What's up? We've been waiting for the Charlie flashbacks.
Listen, Ryunosuke. We lawyers are only human. We can't know for sure what is the truth and what is a lie. Which is why we must resort to our primary weapon. An unwavering...
Our swords?
That's what he said.
An unwavering belief in our clients. That's all we really have.
Unwavering belief.
Only when we truly believe what our clients tell us can we fight with everything we have for their cause.
Only when we use our swords can we stab the opposing side.
You know, I forgot about the whole. There's no wind in here, but your headband always waves in the background.
Just off screen. In any battle, there can be no victory without faith.
Without stabbing your opponent with your sword.
So I believe you, unwaveringly. But if you are guilty, I will stab you.
I will kill ingeniously. Sorry, Pritch, can you give us that one more? It's got to come on.
That was Gina.
Oh, damn it! I thought I was setting us up for a tee.
A tee?
Yeah. What's funny, Gina?
Cool. Sounds like in this empire Japan you come from, everyone must be soft.
Okay, whoa. I don't need you to start making casual racist remarks.
Microaggression. Hit her.
Well, come on. Look at the mess it's got you into believing in that bog trotter.
Yes, I inadvertently helped a murderer walk free.
Kazuma's advice sucked, and it made me help a murderer get free.
Soapy, that made me think. Soapy just said something that made me think of, listen, when I was with Kazuma, I was anything but soft. I'll tell you that.
Kazuma went hard. Very hard.
Well, at least you've learnt your lesson now, eh? Believing in people's never worth it. Someone always stabs you in the back in the end.
Gina, I'm gonna shoot you in the front if you don't shut the fuck up.
Listen, Kazuma was stabbing me in the back, I'll tell you that.
God damn it.
Soon as you let your guard, you've had it.
Let down your guard.
Oh, let down your guard, you've had it. Take a leaf out of my book. Believe no one, get hurt by no one.
Go to jail and die alone. Yeah, it seems like a fucking good idea, Gina.
Gina, may I ask you something? What? I'd just like to make absolutely sure. What would you like us to do with these representation papers for tomorrow's trial? How many times do I have to say it? Rip them up and chuck them away. you really sure that's what you want? I bet that's what he wants. Yeah, I bet that's what he wants and all now. Mr. I'm a believer lawyer over there.
I saw her face.
Now I'm
Now
a
a believer
believer.
lawyer.
Don't forget it was me in that trial 2 months ago. I led everyone up the garden path, didn't I? And you're telling me you can believe in me after that? Not likely. Well, Mr. Naruhodo?
She's making it really hard, Susato. Just let it be known. A lawyer's primary weapon is an unwavering belief in his clients. Ultimately, it comes down to whether or not I feel I can trust Gina after everything that's happened.
Do it. Do it.
Literally
do
cannot.
it.
I mean,
Absolutely cannot.
It's
Would
just
not
gonna be
recommend.
like, I can't say that.
yeah, what choice do I really have here? I have to believe her.
You have the illusion of choice.
Though I can hardly believe myself that I'm making this choice in spite of everything. Let's just put it down to one of life's little curiosities. Gina, let me say it again. Please allow me to represent you in tomorrow's trial.
Hey? Are you half-baked?
I wish I was full-baked.
I wish I was full baked.
420s, Gina. Not
Call
at
me
all.
Ben and Jerry, 'cause I'm half-baked.
Not at all. You've not once admitted to committing the crime, have you? What's more, I believe that you're telling me the truth.
Seriously, Mr. Naruhodo?
You know my name. Why did they... Okay.
Didn't you hear all of what I said before? I'm a born liar. Fibs just trip off me tongue. And I'm a diver, don't forget. I pulled the wool over your eyes 2 months ago and got you into all sorts of trouble. Why would you ever trust me now? I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Gina, I do understand why you choose not to put your trust in others. But I assure you, there is more to this life than you yet realize. What do you mean? The world we live in a society, is full of people you would do very well to trust. People who won't ever let you down. Hey?
It's true that I'm just a student of law, and I'm certainly lacking in courtroom experience. But I can promise you this. Whatever happens, and until my very last breath, I am completely on your side.
What do you expect me to say to that?
Yes. Yes, thank you.
Aww.
That's cute. That's cute.
Then it's decided. I will take these papers now and carry out the necessary preparations for tomorrow's trial. It would be a shame to throw them away now after it's been penned with your name so beautifully. Do what you like. You Eastern lot. I don't know what you are. I don't get ya.
Aw, that was cute.
That is cute.
Gina's taken herself off to the back of her cell. She's like 10 feet away from us now. She'd never admit it, but I hope she's feeling relieved. That turned out all right in the end, I think. Lots of ellipses. What?
Whoever's hiding there, show yourself at once. Eavesdropping is the height of cowardice.
Miss Usato?
Somebody is there in the shadows. I can sense it. Somebody who wasn't there before.
What? Who's it gonna be? Van Zieks?